My dear soul, stop. Just for this moment, stop rushing, stop worrying, stop planning the next minute, the next hour, the next day. I need your full, undivided attention. Because the message I have for you today isn't just important. It's life-changing. It's a course correction. It's a guide for your spirit which, without you realizing, has subtly veered off track. You've been moving so fast, so busy, so focused on surviving, on meeting your obligations, on putting out daily fires, that you haven't noticed where you're headed. You're like a boat speeding through dense fog, risking collision with rocks that could easily be avoided if you just paused for a moment to check with the beacon. I am your beacon, and today, I'm sending out an urgent light, a loving warning so you can stop and reassess your direction. What I'm about to share could transform your life, because it's not about adding one more thing to your to-do list. It's about removing what isn't essential, so what truly matters can thrive. What you've been chasing so hard might not be what your spirit really needs, and what you've overlooked in your hurry might be the only thing that can bring you the peace you long for. This isn't a message of judgment. Don't feel guilty for your haste or distraction. I understand the world you live in. I understand the pressures surrounding you. That's why I needed to step in. Before we continue, write this statement of faith in the comments. I receive clear direction in every decision I make. By doing so, you're giving permission for my Holy Spirit to become your guide, resetting your inner compass to my path of peace. Now, as we continue, I invite you to take a deep breath. Let go of the world's urgency for a moment, and listen, with the heart of a child who knows their parent only wants what's best for them. What I have to say might not be what you want to hear, but it's exactly what you need. My precious soul, the first thing I need you to grasp is the danger of your speed. You've been living at an unsustainable pace. Your mind is constantly racing, jumping from one worry to the next. Your body is showing signs of chronic stress, and your spirit is gasping for air, trying to keep up. You've confused activity with productivity, and busyness with importance. You've bought into the world's lie that you need to be constantly doing, constantly rushing to be valuable. And this race is robbing you. It's stealing your joy in small moments because you're always thinking about the next step. It's stealing your health because your system never gets a chance to restore itself. It's stealing your relationships because you're physically present but your mind is elsewhere. And most dangerously, it's stealing your connection with me, because you can't hear my gentle prompting amidst a hurricane. Your pace of life has become your greatest adversary. It keeps you in a constant state of fight or flight, and in this state, your spiritual awareness becomes dulled. You can't see my hand in the details. You can't feel my peace. You can't perceive my direction. You're trying to navigate life with a dirty windshield at high speed. It's a recipe for disaster. Now, before we continue this message, write in the comments, I trust the Lord. Because the first step to slowing down is trusting that the world won't fall apart if you pause for a moment. It's trusting that I am capable of handling things while you rest. It's believing that your worth isn't in your speed, but in your identity as my child. If this message has touched your heart and you wish to support this mission, click Super Thanks and help spread words of light, encouragement, and inspiration to many lives. Moving on, I'm not calling you to laziness or irresponsibility. I'm calling you to a new rhythm, a rhythm of grace, the rhythm of nature which is unhurried, yet accomplishes everything. The seasons don't rush. Flowers don't force themselves open. There's a time to plant, a time to water, and a time to harvest. And you've been trying to live in a constant harvest season, without allowing yourself time for planting and rest. The urgent message I have for you today is this: slow down. Before life forces you to stop in a much more painful way, choose to pause, embrace the quiet, reclaim your pace. My blessed soul, once you decide to slow down, the question becomes, where should you focus your attention, which was once scattered in 1,000 directions? Your life has become like a garden where you tried to water every plant at once, with an almost empty watering can. The result is that no plant is truly healthy. The important message I have for you today is about priorities. I need you to understand the difference between good and essential. You filled your life with many good things, taking care of the house, helping others, working. staying informed. But in the pursuit of the good, you've neglected the essential. And what is the essential? The essential is what gives you life, instead of just consuming it. And there are only two things that are truly essential. The first is your connection with me. Your time alone with me isn't an item on your to-do list. Between buy bread and do laundry, it's not a religious obligation to please me. It's your power source. It's where you plug your device in. You've been trying to operate on your internal battery, and it's at 1%. And you wonder why you feel so tired. You weren't designed to function autonomously. You were designed to live in constant connection with me, the source of all life and strength. I, your God, am sending you a special sign. The sign you've been waiting for is in this verse, Matthew 11:28, which says, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." This isn't a poetic invitation. It's the most practical instruction I can give you. Your solution isn't to do more, but to come to me. Write in the comments, "I receive this message and am blessed," and send love and protection to the person you love, declaring that God's rest is available for them too. If this message has touched your heart, show your support with a super thanks and help spread this message of light. Before we continue, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, do it now. By subscribing, you'll get daily prompts to reconnect with your source of life. Now, continuing the message, the second essential thing is your key relationships. Your spouse, your children, your closest friends. You've been giving them the leftovers of your time and energy. They have your physical presence, but not your full attention. Your lasting legacy won't be built on how clean your house was or how successful your career was. It will be built on the quality of the relationships you nurtured. Love is the only thing you'll carry from this life into eternity. Stop sacrificing the permanent on the altar of the temporary. The message is this: water the essential plants first. Give me your best time, not your leftovers. Give your loved ones your best attention, and you'll see that when the essential is healthy, you'll have surprising strength and wisdom to handle everything else. My beloved soul, to focus on what's essential, you'll need to learn the crucial skill of saying no. Your yes has lost its impact because you hand it out to everyone and everything. You're scared to say no, afraid of letting people down, being seen as selfish or missing out. This fear has trapped you, making you live by others' schedules and expectations. Every yes you give to something non-essential is a no to your connection with me and your inner peace. Every favor you take on out of obligation steals energy from the people who truly matter. You aren't the world's savior, I am. You weren't called to fix everyone's problems. You were called to fulfill the specific purpose I gave you. And for that, your no is just as crucial a tool as your yes. My important message for you today is that I'm freeing you from the need to please everyone. Your identity isn't in their approval, but in mine. And I, your Father, am completely pleased with you. You don't need to do anything more to earn my love. So you're free to make decisions not based on fear of rejection, but on the wisdom of my guidance. For this liberation to be complete, forgiveness is essential. You need to forgive yourself for all the times you overloaded yourself, neglecting your own needs in a misguided attempt to be good. You weren't being noble. You were being a poor steward of the precious gift that is your life and energy. Forgive yourself, and forgive the people who took advantage of your difficulty saying no. They didn't do it out of malice, but simply because you allowed it. In the comments, list people, including yourself, you'd like to forgive. Picture each one, send them love, and say, "I forgive you and set you free." May peace be with you. Feel the lightness and freedom that forgiveness brings. Repeat this practice daily to strengthen your inner peace and release anxiety. By doing this, you're taking back control of your life. You're empowering yourself to be the guardian of your own time and energy. Learning to say no with grace but firmness will be one of your greatest spiritual triumphs, and it will open up space in your life for the yeses that truly count. The yeses that will fill you with life instead of draining you. My precious soul, your hurried pace and feeling overwhelmed aren't just about your schedule. They're symptoms of a deeper issue, seeking your worth in the wrong place. Deep down, you've been operating under the belief that your value is measured by your usefulness, by your productivity. The more you do, the more you're worth. This is the core lie that has fueled your frantic race. And I need you to stop and listen to this liberating truth. Your worth isn't in what you do. Your worth is in who you are, and you are my daughter. Your value isn't something you earn, it's something you carry. It was given to you at the moment of your creation. It was sealed with the blood of my Son. There's nothing you can do to increase or decrease it. You are infinitely valuable. Whether you spend the day accomplishing 1,000 tasks or simply sitting in silence, in my presence. Do you understand the freedom this truth brings you? It frees you from the tyranny of performance. It frees you from the need to compare yourself to others. It frees you from the endless pursuit of external validation. Your validation has already been given. The highest mark has already been assigned to your life, not based on your performance, but on my grace. My important message for you today is that you need to stop trying to earn a love that's already yours. Stop trying to impress a father who is already completely in love with you. Instead of spending your energy trying to prove your worth, start investing your energy in enjoying your worth. Live like the royalty you are. Make decisions from a place of fullness, not scarcity. Serve others not to be loved, but because you are already loved. Your motivation shifts completely, from fear to love. And a life motivated by love is a life of lightness, joy, and power. Your frantic pace has been, in essence, a search for identity. And I'm here to tell you, the search is over. You've found it. Your identity is in me. Now, rest in it. My blessed soul, with this new grasp of your pace, your priorities, and your worth. What comes next? Your life won't become empty or without meaning. Quite the opposite. It becomes the stage for my true purpose for you, which couldn't blossom amidst your rush. My purpose for your life isn't a long to-do list. It's a state of being. My purpose for you is that you reflect my love, my peace, and my joy to the world around you. And that's only possible when you yourself are full of love, peace, and joy. By slowing down, focusing on what's essential, and living from your true identity, you become a clean, empty vessel, ready to be filled by me. And a full vessel naturally overflows, effortlessly. Your service to others will stop being a heavy burden, and will become the spontaneous outpouring of what I'm pouring into you. Your patience with your family will no longer be a Herculean effort, but the natural fruit of the peace you cultivate in your time with me. Your generosity will no longer be a reluctant sacrifice, but the joy of sharing the abundance you know you have in me. Your influence will no longer come from your many activities, but from the depth of your presence. People will be drawn not by what you do, but by who you've become. They will sense my presence in you, and that will be more powerful than any words you could say. Share this video with 2 dear people who need this message of hope and faith. Let's build a chain of love and mutual support together. Leave a comment with a prayer of faith and hope. A simple "Lord, may our lives overflow with your peace," can be the invitation someone needs to also slow down. The paradox of my kingdom is this: the less you strive to be significant, and the more you rest in your significance in me, the more meaningful your life becomes. By stopping your attempts to make a difference, you'll start making a much bigger difference. Your true purpose isn't something you frantically chase. It's something that finds you when you quiet down. Stop chasing butterflies. Just cultivate your garden, and the butterflies will come to you. My precious soul. The message I have for you today is a call to a revolution. A quiet, personal uprising against the tyranny of hurry, performance, and superficiality. It's your declaration of independence from the culture that has kept you exhausted and unfulfilled. And like any revolution, it begins with practical, deliberate steps. I ask that, after you finish hearing this message, you make 3 decisions. The first decision is to schedule a date with silence. Grab your planner now. Find a 15-minute slot in your day tomorrow. Just 15 minutes. Mark it as the most important appointment of your day. And during this time, do nothing. Just sit in silence. No phone, no TV, no lists. Just breathe and invite my presence. This small act is your first victory in the war against rushing. The second decision is to identify a no. Look at your week. What is the one thing you're doing out of obligation, fear, or habit that's draining your energy? Pinpoint it, and make the brave decision to say no to it. It could be a committee, a favor, a social engagement. By saying no to something, you're saying a powerful yes to your well-being and core priorities. The third choice is to do something seemingly pointless. Today, do something with no productive goal. Listen to a whole song with your eyes closed. Savor every bite of your meal. Watch a cloud drift by. Give a long, unhurried hug to someone you care about. These pointless actions are actually the most valuable, as they reconnect you with the beauty of the present, which is where I reside. Scheduled quiet time, a brave no, and a seemingly unproductive activity. These are your initial transformative steps. They might seem small, but they have the power to alter your entire life's direction. They represent your practical partnership with my grace, inviting you to a new pace, a new peace, and a new purpose. My beloved soul, we've reached the end of this discussion. The alarm has sounded. The beacon has shone. The message has been delivered. Together, we've identified the risks of your fast pace. We've redefined your priorities, focusing on what truly matters. We've freed you from the pressure to please everyone and grounded you in the truth of your unconditional worth. You've understood that your true purpose thrives in rest, not in rushing. And you've been given practical first steps to begin your personal transformation. Now, the quiet that follows isn't an emptiness, but a space for your choice. Will you keep running in the fog, or will you heed my call to stop, recalibrate, and navigate from now on with the clarity and peace that come from me? For my part, I promise you, if you choose to slow down, I will meet you in the stillness. I will fill your time with more meaning, not more activities. I will multiply your results, even with less effort. I will lead you to a place of productive rest, powerful peace, and lasting joy that your old, hurried life could never provide. Your part, my child, is simply to have the courage to be different, the courage to go against the world's current, the courage to value silence in a noisy culture, the courage to choose depth over superficiality. I want you to leave this conversation with a sacred resolve in your spirit. The resolve to reclaim your life, to reclaim your soul. Your race doesn't have to end in a breakdown. It can end today in an embrace. My embrace. Stop. Listen. It matters. In fact, it's everything. If this message connects with you and your situation, type, "I choose God's peace and His pace for my life" in the comments. Share your experiences in the comments about the decision you made today to start slowing down. If you enjoyed this video, please like it and subscribe to the channel for more faith-based content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.